Ciao Mike, or should I say Yasu, as we say back home. As I mentioned before, I'm from beautiful Greece, so that makes us neighbors. Or like you say, una faccia, una razza. Italians and Greeks have a lot in common. We are loud, we love food, and we know how to enjoy life. But when I say Greece, usually people have a specific image in their head about how Greek people behave. As I told you in the previous video, I'm a flight attendant, and my colleagues change every flight, so a lot of these questions I hear every day. Do you break plates? No, we don't break plates anymore because plates are expensive. So you go to Santorini every year? Well, Santorini is beautiful, but you will not find one Greek person to go there every year for vacation. In fact, we have more than 3,000 islands in Greece, and every single one of them is totally beautiful. Oh my god, are you from Greece? I love moussaka. Okay, moussaka is tasty, but still the same rule applies. We have so many tasty dishes, and moussaka is one of them, but it's something that we do not eat every day. In fact, moussaka is pretty heavy because it consists from potatoes, eggplants, meat and bechamel, so it is something we would eat more often during winter. Another stereotype is the loud Greek family. As much as I don't want to admit it, Greek families can be like this. They are big and loud and sometimes nosy, but they will always support you and make you feel safe. So following, I'm gonna give you an insight on my beautiful country and give you some of the reasons why it's worth visiting. So Greece has a population of roughly 10 million people, and the capital and biggest city is Athens, and the second one is Thessaloniki. Now, even if I love the big city life, I have never lived in either, besides some short visits, but I definitely prefer Thessaloniki. I grew up in a small city called Kavala, and that would be around 100 kilometers away from Thessaloniki. Kavala combines perfectly mountain and sea and has a really long history. As I mentioned before, we have over 3,000 islands. But did you know, Mike, that Greece is as well as one of the most mountainous countries in Europe? The highest mountain in Greece is Mount Olympus. It has over 50 peaks, with the highest reaching 2,917 meters. In ancient Greece, it was believed that the 12 Greek gods were living there. We have a very special flag. It consists from blue and white stripes and a cross. The blue and white signifies the Aegean Sea, and the number of stripes signifies the phrase Eleftheria ή Thanatos, which means freedom or death. And that was the motto during the Greek liberation. The very first Olympic Games were hosted in Greece in a small village called Olympia. Athletes were competing just for a crown of an olive tree, and this signified the blessings of the gods. Let me tell you why you should visit Greece. Number one is history. It will be very hard to find one Greek person who will not brag to you how we're the first ones to discover everything, from democracy to your shoes that you're wearing. Jokes aside, Greece has plenty of archaeological sites and it's full of history. From ancient Greek philosophers like Plato or Aristotle to Alexander the Great, Greek history is spanning for hundreds of years, and you can see this at every corner of this country. Greece is also home to marvelous monuments and UNESCO heritage sites. Take the time to see the beautiful Acropolis in Athens and its stunning museum. Visit the archaeological site of Delphi or the stunning Byzantine monuments in Thessaloniki. My city Kavala is famous for being Muhammad Ali's birthplace, and there are a lot of monuments that are dedicated to him, so you can check them out if you ever visit my city. Number two is food. Apart from being extremely cheap, it's also one of the most simple yet tastiest in the world. Greek food is based in the Mediterranean diet, which uses all fresh ingredients. Usually in summer we eat different foods like a famous Greek salad or fasolakia, which is a green bean salad. And in winter more heavier stuff like moussaka and stews. However, feta is always on the side of the plate, no matter what you're gonna eat. Some people love feta that much that they eat it even with the fruits. I'm not a big fan. Same goes with the drinks. During summer we enjoy ouzo, which is a drink with anise, diluted with some ice. It goes really well with seafood. And during winter usually we enjoy a red wine or a rakomelo, which is a very strong spirit, and it's boiled with honey and herbs. These are really good for illnesses. Yeah, this is why I know this. Every island and region usually specializes in a different dish, and you should make sure you try as much as you can when you visit Greece. My city is located at the northern part of Greece, and our specialty is a dessert called Curab, which is also very popular at Turkish cuisine. It is like a butter cookie filled with nuts, and then on top you sprinkle some sugar. It's dangerously tasty. Number 3 is the nightlife. Okay, so it is not a lie that Greeks love to party. One of the things that I found super strange when I start traveling is that the bars in most of the countries I visited close around midnight. Even here in Dubai, that the nightlife is considered wild, all clubs and bars will close by maximum 3 p.m. Back home, a typical night will not start before 11 and it will not finish before the sun is out. Plus, if we want to have a dinner, we're gonna go around 9 p.m. We dinner pretty late, this one I can admit. You can find a wide variety of entertainment, but usually Greeks enjoy Greek music, so if you go out, expect to listen a lot of it. Now, most of the people, when you say Greece, they immediately think of the Greek islands, and there is a good reason behind it. I don't know if I say this because I'm Greek myself, but even now, after traveling all around the world, I still haven't found a cleaner or more pristine beach anywhere I went. Greek beaches have been nominated numerous times amongst the best in the world, and there's so many to choose from, like Elafonisi or Balos in the island of Crete, or the famous shipwreck beach in Zakynthos. Interesting fact, this beach was called like this because of an abandoned ship, and some rumors say that this one used to carry contraband. Even though the Greek islands are beautiful, there is so much more natural beauty that is being overlooked. Greece has mountains, rivers and lakes, making it perfect to travel all year long. So if you're interested, check Meteora, which is a number of monasteries literally built on the rocks, and the whole village gives you the sensation that you're just floating in the air. Or Herodas River, where ancient Greeks believed that it is the passage to the underworld. Number 4 is Greek summer. Okay, this one is a bit obvious. When you choose a summer destination, you don't want to deal with humidity or suffocating in a big city, and for sure you don't want to carry a jacket around. While Greek summers can be hot, the sea is usually just a few steps away, and the country is rich in green and trees, which gives you the precious shadow when you need to cool down. If you choose Greece for winter vacation, the temperatures usually don't drop below zero, making the winter soft and bearable. Number 5 is affordability. You can't imagine how my heart aches when I have to pay an overpriced meal somewhere when I know the same would cost me half price, and honestly, it would sometimes be even better. Greece has a very rich agriculture that drops the cost of food dramatically, since most of the products we use are local and we don't pay any taxes to import them. A meal at a restaurant for two could cost you as little as 25 to 30 euro. Beer is 1 to 3 euros, and wine is also cheap and delicious. I'm really lucky to be born in a country where education is as well free and everyone has the same chance to pursue their careers later. Number 6 is the famous Greek hospitality. Ancient Greeks had a special god for hospitality. We call him Xenios Zeus. And if you had an encounter with a xeno, which means stranger, they also had a specific ritual to welcome them at your home. It was believed that it was their duty to do so, and gods sometimes they would disguise as travelers to test the hospitality of the people. I do believe that this has carried on till today, and Greeks take hospitality very seriously. So don't get surprised if you get lost and someone goes out of the way to just show you the right path. It has happened to me a lot of times when I'm visiting some villages in Greece that people would actually invite me inside their homes to share their lunch with me or to have coffee together. And now that I live abroad, I found myself doing exactly the same thing. I try to stay connected to my roots, and this is a big part of me. So it is very usual for me to host a dinner and invite people that I just met. So that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed my video, and please don't forget to visit Greece. Please like, subscribe, and share the video. Ciao Mike, I will see you next week.